Hi guys, so I'm here today with my November book haul. I got so many books, I think around 17, so I've decided to break it up in two parts. I'm gonna show half of the books in this haul and then I'm gonna show you the other half in my December book haul. Do you wanna see my cat Louis? He's here. Oh, isn't he the cutest? I love you. And by the way guys, Vlogmas starts tomorrow. Are you excited? Because I know I am. I'm super excited to watch all of the Vlogmases and do it myself. Okay, so let's start with the most gorgeous book of the bunch. Oh, let's have a moment for appreciating the beauty of this book. Oh my goodness. The book is by Giovanni Boccaccio and it's called Decameron. And look how stunningly it is illustrated. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Like, it is insanely beautiful and it's a pretty thick one. It's over 600 pages and it has 100 novels. It's basically a collection of novels by 10 different people. So there's an epidemic happening in Florence in 14th century, and a group of 10 noble people flee outside the city in the outskirts of Florence. They decide to sit down and tell each other different tales, and every single day they select a king or queen who sets the tone and topic for the story, and all of those stories are meant to teach you something. They're also humorous and some of them are erotic. Decameron is the masterpiece of the world literature, which is full of imagination, intrigue and the eroticism of the early Renaissance. I cannot wait to read this book because it sounds so interesting. And I absolutely adore Florence. It's one of my favorite cities in the world. Another book I got is also a classic. It's To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I'm not sure if we were required to read this at school. I can't remember, but I obviously haven't read it. And it's a story of a black man charged with the rape of a white girl. Harper Lee explores with exuberant humor the irrationality of adult attitudes to race and class in the deep south of the 30s. I think this one is going to be a pretty serious read. Another book is The Secret History by Donna Tartt. This one has been all over the place. I see this book everywhere. Lots of people seem to love it. It's rated really, really highly. So this book is about a group of classic students in a college in America. And at the back it says that these students are cerebral, obsessive, and finally murderous. So it is a haunting, compelling, and brilliant piece of fiction. And I love myself a little bit of thriller, darkness, mystery. So I'm very interested in this book. Another one that I included in my books I've read video is The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. I mentioned that I didn't really enjoy this book. It is about childhood memories and the way that we perceive world when we are children, how we are vulnerable and weak and we don't have the control of anything when we are kids. And it's also about those things that are so magical to us when we are children, but then we lose those memories as we grow up. It's an interesting one, but it didn't live up to my hopes. By the way, I didn't mention that some of these books are new, like this one is new, but it got drenched in the rain because it wasn't properly packaged. I'm gonna link all the books down below. But this one, as you can see, it's a pretty torn book. It's because I order pre-owned books on Amazon, because you can find books for 1 penny and then you only have to pay for shipping. You end up saving a lot of money. Another book is 1,000 Splendid Suns by Khalid Hosseini, an author of The Kite Runner, which I own as well, but I haven't read it yet. And this one seems to be a really highly rated book. So many people have recommended it to me. Also ordered it on Amazon and I just hate that it has this annoying sticker, but oh well. I know for sure that it's gonna be a very emotional and touching story. So it's about a girl called Miriam who is sent to Kabul to marry Rashid, and then she meets another teenage girl and they become best friends. I guess it's a story about how love can overcome everything. Another one I got is Antony and Cleopatra by Shakespeare, simply because I haven't read it. Who doesn't love stories about Cleopatra, right? I got this one in secondhand bookshop here in my city. At the same day, I got this one as well, which is in a really good condition. Someone took extremely good care of this book. This one is another classic. It's Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I have been wanting to read this book for as long as I can remember. I know for one that it's a pretty dark, mysterious kind of horror story. But it's also like a passionate love story. I don't know too much about it, but it will definitely be in books I've read video. Another one is by Monica Lee and it's called Alentejo Blue. Never heard anyone talk about this book and I got it in the second-hand bookshop as well. It's set in Portugal in a town called Mamarosa. It's a story of the town itself and a tale of exile and belonging, rich with resonance and regret. So again, I think it's gonna be one of those touching stories, and I've been to Portugal, so I really like the culture there. I purchased the last of Harry Potter. This is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Currently reading the 5th one, and it has the annoying sticker as well, which just ruins the cover. I don't understand why bookshops do this. Ugh. The last book of the bunch is Selected Short Stories by Scott Fitzgerald. And it's a really beautiful cover. Definitely a super old book from Soviet times in Lithuania. I can tell because it has Russian introduction, but it is in English. And yeah, I'm interested in reading this because I've only read one of those short stories. I've read Babylon Revisited. We studied it at uni. I love the writing style of Fitzgerald, so I'm interested in reading some of his short stories. So these are all of the books I got. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.